Okay, hey guys, welcome back to the podcast. This is episode 9. 9. Yeah, we did it. Episode 9. It's the ninth installment. Ninth installment of the podcast series. Yeah, it's a episode no in German. Right? That's German, right? 9? Ah, God. It's going to be a great episode. I can already feel it. I can already sense it in my toes. I can feel it. That's usually how I know. If my toes start feeling it away, then I'm like, okay, this is going to be a good pod. Good pod coming right up. What the fuck am I talking about? So it's episode 9. Hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are doing great. What the fuck is up? What's new since the last episode? I don't even know. What did I do this week, huh? Let's talk about it. Let's do a recap. Week recap. Say that 5 times fast. Week recap. Okay, it's not that hard. All right. So this is Tuesday. It is Tuesday. And I'm going through puberty. What the fuck is up? It is Tuesday, March 13th. If you're listening to this the day it came out, you'll realize that it's Wednesday, March 14th. Doing this very last minute. It is 9:43 p.m. The night before my podcast is supposed to go up. So, yeah. If you're wondering why I am waiting till the very last minute, I didn't have time to do my podcast. I thought I was gonna have time on Saturday, but on Friday I went out drinking. And I was fucking really, really hungover on Saturday. Like probably the worst hangover I've ever had. Which sucks. Like it wasn't like the severity of it wasn't as bad, but it just would not go away. You know? I was like, hey, can you fucking buzz off? And he was just like, no, dude. Here's some more puke for your toilet. And I was like, okay, thanks, buddy. And then I gave my toilet some more puke. And then I flushed it. And then I left it. And then I didn't flush it. I left it and it's still there. I don't believe in flushing. Ew. If I was like that, I was that for, like, I was so for the environment that I didn't believe in flushing. And it was, the toilet is just filled to the brim and shit. Ew. That's so gross. I'm like, hey, seems like someone, like, people come over for, like, a party or something, and like, hey, can I use the bathroom? I'm like, yeah, for sure. And they walk in, like, oh my god, there's the poo. It's all poo and no water in the toilet. What are you doing? Like, hey, someone's got to save the environment. Are you doing it? No, I'm doing it. I'm the king. I'm king poop. What am I saying? I don't know. That'd be super gross, though. I had a glass of water, but I don't know where I put it. Oh, Jesus. Oh, it's in the living room. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna play this song really loud while I go run and grab my water, okay? Just let me find it really quick. Okay. Wait, no, hold on. I gotta turn the volume up. Okay, stand by. Here we go. Foot fun. Yes. Okay, that's enough of that. Good meme though, huh? But yeah, as I was saying, I got really hungover, and I couldn't do anything for all of Saturday. I was supposed to like hang out with my family, but I woke up and I was like, oh, today's the day I fucking die. So I was like, sorry, family, I cannot do that. I can't. I'm sorry. And I felt really shitty about it, you know? Sucks. You gotta... I was like reevaluating my life for a second, and I was like, nah. Nah, it's fine. I got to go to dinner with them anyway, so that was good. Had a vegan fettuccine Alfredo. It was fucking fire. It was awesome. Because you guys care about what I had for dinner on Saturday. But yeah, what else happened? I got a tattoo. Got another one on Sunday. Jenna went on Saturday to this really cool tattoo artist named Alex Royce Tattoo. You should go follow him. He's super sick. He does really cool hand poke tattoos. She got the word honey. I got the word tofu. So yeah, pretty neat. Pretty exciting. Is that all that has happened? I put up a video on Sunday of me trying to guess a One Direction song, and it doesn't matter. You're listening to this. It doesn't matter what I fucking did on another platform. It's fine. It doesn't matter. You're here for the podcast. You're here for the bits. You're here for the comedy, dude. And we're here. I'm here for it too. Got some pretty spicy topics to cover. I could be topical as hell because like I'm putting this out tomorrow. What's in the news today? I don't even know. Great. We could talk about Jake Paul's video, how he's gonna fix the gun problem in America because he made a long video about it. I watched it and like, if I'm being honest, it was better than I thought it was gonna be. It was like it wasn't as cringy and like over the top he seemed, but like he could. It's just looking at his face sucks. Like I know the video is serious and everything. It's literally the most serious thing ever. But I just like get someone else to say it maybe, huh? Right? You make the video, but you don't have to be in it because no one's gonna take you seriously ever. Jake Paul. Yeah, Jake Paul. Okay. Cool name. Yeah, the video is just like him going to Parkland and stuff and like talking to families and stuff. And it really was a well-made video. But all I'm saying is if you're at it's him and Logan, like if you're at a certain level of like hatred of the general public, it's tough. Like you can still use your platform to spread a very a good message. You don't have to be there being like, hey guys, it's me. Hey, this is bad, and I think we gotta fix it. Like, duh, dude. Yeah, absolutely, we have to fix it. But I don't know. He kept saying that like one of his like ways to fix it was to put bulletproof like shields into kids' backpacks, which I mean is definitely not the answer. Definitely not going to do a damn thing. Maybe might save a life, and that's great, but it's not going to do much more than that. Unless you're like, I don't know. He had some good points about like maybe, flagging inappropriate content on Instagram and stuff if it's like containing guns and whatnot. And that's fair because like girls show boobs and like the girls show their nipples and it gets taken off in like 2 seconds, but a guy could be literally shooting a gun into at his phone, and then Instagram's like, it's fine. It's fine. Hey, you're okay. So you posted a video of you shooting that endangered rhino. Okay, no nipple though, right? Okay, cool. Yeah, keep it up. Keep the post up and keep it up what you're doing, because that's great. As long as there's no nipple in there, we're set. Shoot that rhino, said Instagram. That's a direct quote. You can not quote me on that. They never said that, hopefully. Maybe, who knows? But that's some topical, that's my commentary. Topical commentary. Tropical commentary. Let's have a pineapple. And coconut. And some other, what are some more tropical fruits? I don't know. Limes? Are those tropical? Who knows? Somebody has to know. I gotta stop saying who knows on this podcast. I say it too much. Whose nose is that? Okay, let's get through these topics that I wrote down because I think some of them are funny, hopefully. Then the first one I wanted to talk about is like these really specific type of animal videos that I see mostly on Facebook. That fucking piss me off all the time. Like every single time I see one, I'm like, like veins popping out of my forehead, just sweating, foaming at the mouth, so angry. I don't know. It's like it'll be like a cat. It'll be like a cat who is who likes to like cuddle and like play fetch and stuff. Just a cat that's a little bit abnormal. And then some stupid video editor will edit it all together and be like, this cat thinks it's a dog. And you're like, no, it doesn't, maybe. No, it doesn't. It's a cat who's behaving a little differently than other cats, right? This fucking stupid cat thinks it's a dog. What? This cat was raised by a dog, so now it full on thinks it's a goddamn canine. Hey, the Dodo, or whatever the fuck channel uploaded it. It doesn't. It absolutely doesn't think it's a dog. It maybe learned some similar attributes from a dog. No, it doesn't think it's a dog. Still 100% aware that it's a cat, I think. I just like, it'll be like, this cat loves to, this cat loves fucking eating kibbles and bits, and what? You're not a dog. And it'll be like, it's been its best friend with a dog forever. They even go on bike rides together, and it'll just be like their owner holding them or something. It's trying to like, I don't know why it makes me so mad, but like, can you just show the cute shit that the cat does? Why can't you be like, yeah, this cat is having an identity crisis. Isn't that adorable? You better fucking share it. You better share this video. I don't know why it makes me so mad. Like, just say that the cat, I don't know, this is such a dumb thing to get mad about. But I see so many of these videos, or being like, this dog thinks it's or like this chicken thinks it's a pig or something. If it just hangs out with a pig once and does similar things as a pig, they both shit in that field. The chicken shit in the field after the pig did. I guess the chicken thinks it's a pig. Let's make a 1.5-minute video about that. By the Dodo. Is that what it's called? I'm gonna look that up. Is it called the Dodo? A lot of the times they do those like really nice like those like rescue videos where it's like, this dog was abandoned and then it saved its life, and those are nice. I like those. I appreciate those. But hold on, I want to try to find one of these videos really quick. Hold on. Yeah, it's just like, I just don't know why they have to like humanize them or like try to make it easier for people to understand. Like, I think we just like cute. Okay, yeah. Yesterday, this cow thinks she's a dog. Literally, yesterday they posted one. Why? Why does the cow think she's a dog, huh? Can you tell me? Okay, because this little calf has no idea that she's not one of the dogs. Hey, I think she knows she's a cow. Like, that's so stupid. Like, just because she's playing with the dogs and living with the dogs, you force the cow to live with the dogs. So obviously they're gonna, and you feed them at the same time, you play with them at the same time. So obviously they're all gonna do that. Or maybe all 3 of those dogs think they're cows. Ever think of that, the Dodo? It's like putting me with a bunch of like old people, or like a bunch of like retired people, you know, and maybe for like a weekend, and we all go golfing, and you make a video about it and be like, this 23-year-old thinks he's retired. Fucking idiot. He plays golf with them at the same time. He eats tapioca pudding at the same time as they do. He thinks he's a fucking retired guy. Like, just... Okay, yeah, like, it's a cow. It's a cow that hangs out with dogs. Great. Doesn't think it's a dog. It's a cow. I'm having a cow. I'm having a cow right now. How... I'm trying to rhyme, but it didn't work out. I don't know. I fucking hate all Facebook videos. Like, most Facebook videos are just utter garbage. Utter. Cows. That's what you call a callback. Fuck, I'm so good at comedy. Yeah, they suck. They're garbage. They're like, I think they just try to appeal to like as many people as they can. So I guess they like try to simplify everything into things that they think that people would understand, I guess. Or be like, this... I don't even fucking know any other ones. But you know what? Like, they're all just so dumb. Especially, like, oh my god, there's these... I don't know if it must exist for other cities, but there's this thing in Toronto called Blog TO. And it's a blog for the city of Toronto. That's what we call it up here, TO. Nobody calls it that, actually, but Blog TO does. And they make these videos. And it's like the most basic thing ever. I feel like a lot of the Facebook videos do it, so it's not just Blog TO, but it's like they'll go to some random restaurant that just opened up, and they're like, this might be just Toronto's best new hip-hop sushi bar. And you're like, okay. And then they just like show people dancing while eating sushi, and then you're like, what the fuck am I watching? And you're like, and they're like, you can fucking dance here while you eat sushi. Bagels, fucking... That's what they say on the video. It's captioned. And then you're like, okay, is that the whole video? And then they're like, you gotta come here or I'm gonna punch you in the fucking stomach. And then you're, okay, 1 ticket please for the sushi hip hop place. It's just like so basic. They make any place, any bar or restaurant, they hype it up so much to be like, you have to eat here. You have to be here or you're a loser. Take a picture of this. This ice cream is see-through. You better fucking take a picture of it. That's all it is. I don't know. I just hate how they have to mass produce it and make it seem like so people just like fucking normie people and stuff could be like, oh, sick. Dude, I've seen, like, every time I eat sushi, I want to dance, but it's always frowned upon. I want a hip-hop dance, but it's always frowned upon. So thank God they opened this hip-hop sushi place in fucking... It's 3 hours away from me, but I don't care, dude. I don't care. You can eat sushi and dance in your house. Is what I'm getting at. And those minion memes on Facebook. Actually, that's the best part of Facebook. Or like, they'll just put like a sassy quote and then the minion next to it. That's the best. Be like, I'd call you an idiot, but I don't think but you're too dumb to understand. And then it'd be like Kevin, one of the minions being like, woo. And then people are like, holy shit. That minion done said it. I wish I was a minion so I could just say that stuff and get away with it. Because they don't even say that. They don't even say words. All they say is abidi-bababu, banana, you know? I gotta do a whole podcast episode as a minion. That'd be fucking sick. Those are the 2 podcasts I really want to do. I'm gonna do an unboxing, audio only, and I want to do a whole episode as a minion. That'd be fucking really funny. But yeah, God, I'm sorry. If you enjoy those videos and think they're cute, that's fair. They are cute. But just know that the cow knows it's a cow. So you just let that sink in. Making pretty bold statements here on the pod this week. Episode 9 is getting crazy. What else do we got on the docket? Okay, this has been really... In the last, 2 weeks, I'm going to talk about this. I'm going to be pretty vulnerable. I'm going to talk about this, new fear that I've developed for no reason at all. When I'm walking down our street, it's a one-way street, and I can't see, if I'm walking either way, it doesn't matter. Cars are just always coming at you, pretty close, and, this new fear that I've developed, this, irrational fear, is that, someone will just throw a brick out of the window and just hit me while I'm walking down the street. For no reason. I've never even heard of that happening, or I've never thought about that happening before, a week ago. And then I'm every time I'm walking down the street and I see a car coming, I'm sick. They're going to throw a fucking brick at me and I'm going to die. Every time I see a car walking, it's only on our street. It's only on our street that I think that. If I'm on, a busy street with a bunch of cars, I'm yeah, they got no bricks, baby. They got no bricks. They're out of bricks. They're 86 bricks. You know? But if it's just me and a car going mano a mano, I'm he's got me. He's going fast. He's got the momentum. The brick's going to go wicked faster than I could ever throw a brick at a car. So that's the solution. I think I need to always have a brick in my hand, ready to throw, so the driver knows that I'll fight back, dude. I got a brick too. You know? I don't care. I will do it. Brick it on. Oh, ew. Ew, what the fuck was that? Did you hear that? Did you guys hear that? I just said brick it on. That's the best I can come up with. Bring it on, but brick? I'm sorry, guys. That fucking sucked. At first, I was going to say Brick and Morty, but that doesn't really make any sense for at all. It didn't relate to the story. It's just a cartoon. But I replaced Rick with Brick. Brick and Mortar. Whoa! Rick and Morty, Brick and Mortar? Dude, wow. That was actually awesome. I saved myself. Somebody save me. Smallville. Tom, is that his name? What's that actor's name? Smallville. You guys ever watch that? This is the writer's room for Smallville. What about before he was Superman? Whoa, and that was it. And then everyone was like, yes, dude. And they all sucked his dick at the same time. They were like, you're awesome. Ow, fuck. That was the Smallville writing room. Or, I don't know who wrote it. I don't want to assume it was a guy. They all orally pleasured whoever came up with it immediately. Doesn't matter who. I don't know. I just didn't want to assume that it was a guy who came up with Smallville. Okay, we already talked about that. Oh. This is a weird episode. I wanted to talk about... Okay, a little bit of backstory. I was I was walking to work, and every morning I walk past this group of kids who are probably in grade 4 or 3 or something, and I was walking to work, and this kid ran over, and they hang out by this fence while they wait for the bus. Excuse me, that was a burp. And they wait at this fence, and then I saw this kid run over to meet his friends, and then they all have their backpacks hanging on the fence, and I saw this kid run over, take his backpack off, and hang it on the fence without saying anything, and he ran over his friends and was like, hey guys, what's up? You guys seen that cartoon last night? And they were like, yeah, dude. And then I thought, I was like, why you don't have to hang that up. There's no reason to hang your bag up. You can just hang out with it. You can put it on the ground. You can keep it on. But, like, it's just because you just did that when you were kids. You know, it was just, like, random shit. You're like, yeah, we've always been doing that. We just do that. And then I just got to thinking how, like, weird and, like, and just so, like, looking back on elementary school and how strange it was. And I was like, yeah, I could talk about that on the podcast, I guess. But I had a grade 3 teacher, obviously, because you need one. So I was in grade 3 without a teacher, and pretty much fucking just killed it. I didn't need one. I was so smart in 3rd grade. But no, I had a teacher named Miss Wilson. She was pretty rad, actually. But at the end of every day, after the end of every school day, she would put on a Beach Boys vinyl, and we'd all just kind of just dance to it and, like, sing along, because she just really liked Beach Boys. And, like, you can't do that at work now. Now that I'm an adult, you can't do that. No one's like, all right, guys, end of the day, I know we got a good, like, half hour left, but fuck it, let's play the Beach Boys and just groove for a bit and sing along. You can't do that. You gotta do, like, work and shit. You can't do that. Did you guys do that too in grade 3? How's that for relatable? Is that a thing that happened? And also, okay, I want to... and, like, when I, like, the excitement of... It's so, like, the excitement of, like... I have never felt as much... This is a different topic, kind of, but I've never felt as much excitement as I felt, like, seeing... like a TV when you walk in to your classroom, like the big cart with the big TVs on it, or like a VCR. Yeah, most of y'all who are listening probably all got flat screens in your schools now, but we had the big fucking Zenith ones who are all back and no front, thick busty television. Zenith. Was that the brand name? Zenith. It was Zenith, right? I'm just double checking on the computer. Zenith TV. Oh, absolutely it was. Zenith Electronics. Just so 1998. And just big in the back. Like 3 meters long in the back. And like 20-inch screen. Just huge TVs. So funny. But yeah, they would wheel those in on those big carts, and they'd have a VHS player, and you'd be like, what taped Bill Nye episode are we watching today? Huh? Or what French pineapple telefrancais video are we watching, huh? It was so exciting, even if you hated it. Even if you hated what you're going to watch, at least you were watching something instead of learning shit. And there was always the sound. You guys gotta tweet me or something if you guys are agreeing with me on this, or who know this, because I brought it up before and some people would be like, what the fuck are you talking about? But, like, I would know that there was a TV in our room before going into it, because you'd hear, like, the high pitched, like, feedback-ish type stuff, like the stuff you just know, like, you just hear it. You hear the TV static and stuff, like, you know. And I remember bringing that up in, like, grade 4 or 5 and being like, yeah, can you hear that? I knew there was a TV. And they were like, what the fuck, Curtis? What are you talking about? That's so weird. How'd you know? But I was like, you just listen, you know? So, yeah, tweet me if you guys have ever heard the TV static sound in grade 4. What I meant to say at the beginning of the podcast, this is totally not related at all. This is the weirdest episode I've ever done. Take it, if you're listening to this, whatever, if you're listening to this on your phone, do me a huge favor. Take a screenshot of you listening to this on the podcast app, on SoundCloud, or on anything, hopefully Google Play soon. Take a screenshot, post it on your story, post it on Twitter, tell a friend, get it out there. Let's guess, you know, we're the Low Gang, you know, we're the strongest family. the Kurt Gang. Okay, we're gonna be called that. We're the strongest family in podcasting, and we got to show that, So get it out there. Share the pod. Tell your mom. Tell your dad. Tell everybody. Tell your mom's dad. Tell your dad's mom. Tell everyone. Anyways, back to the terrible podcast that I'm fucking doing right now. Yeah, I taught elementary school, right? I talked about this with my friends Jacob and Pat last week, but recess was that was the coolest. I sound like a fucking really old guy trying to appeal to kids. Guys, recess is good, huh? God, when you get to go and play, oh man, you wouldn't believe how much I love throwing that ball. Go along, Johnny. Johnny. Is there anybody alive right now named anyone below the age of 20 named Johnny? Not John or Jonathan, but Johnny. Or Howard. Howard? There's some I feel like there's some names that I hear I'm like, what? There's some names I like, but I feel like you could say that for all names. I'm sure someone on the other side of the planet or somewhere here's Curtis and they're like, fucking pardon? What's that guy's name? Curtis? Sounds like a fucking type of bean. Or an old cheese. Yeah, so I put some Gruyere, some cheddar, some Curtis, some Curtis cheese in there. I'm going off cheese curd. It's kind of what my inspiration for that joke was, I guess. Grilled Curtis. I'm having a grilled Curtis sandwich and tomato soup. Tomato soup. Grilled cheese, Curtis, and tomato soup. What the best combos? Tomatoes. I don't even know what accent that is. I think I had that written down in my notes. Those weird names. Oh, I wrote down Hector. Hector. What the Hector? What the Hector kind of name is Hector? I want to know what names, because I feel like names go by pretty are generational. My great grandma's name was Vera, and that's a pretty rare name now. But I feel like there was a more popular, a lot more people named Vera in the 30s and stuff. I don't know, I don't know, I wonder what names are gonna go out of fashion or come in fashion in the next 20 years. Also, when as a civilization, because aliens are technologically advanced and stuff, and through pop culture and stuff, their names are Gleep Glorp. When are we gonna start calling ourselves that? How smart do you have to be to call yourself Zip Zop or Gleep Glorp? You're just fucking random sounds. We should start. I say we start that now. Anyone listening who's planning on having a kid, name it just a fucking sound. Name it fucking beat. Hey, this is my kid. I feel like this is a bit already. I think this is a Dane Cook bit. Oh my god. Ew. I'm gonna fucking quit comedy forever. Ew, I think I just literally copied a Dane Cook bit without even trying. Yeah, he, naming kids. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god, okay, guys, I'm really, really sorry. I literally just came up with a Dane Cook bit without even realizing it. Oh, I feel really dirty. I was going at it from an alien intelligence way, where Dane Cook was kind of going at it in a different way. So I'm sorry, Dane Cook. I know you're listening, but hey, you steal jokes all the time, so I'm stealing yours. How's it feel, Dane? That's another one. Dane? That can't be his real name. Dane, Daniel. Back at it again with the Cook. Dane Cook, real name. I need to find that out immediately. Okay, it's Dane Cook. All right. Yeah, I don't think I've ever met a Dane. Great Dane cook. Great Dane cook. I thought it'd be like Daniel at least. Daniel. His middle name is Jeffrey. All right, you guys are learning something. You guys know that Dane Cook's middle name is Jeffrey? Now you fucking do. Welcome to the Very Really Good Podcast, where we find out Dane Cook's middle name. Every episode is dedicated to that. Dane Cook's middle name. Dane Chef. What the God, I am really, really tired. I just like, I think the point I was getting to elementary school is like, I always look back on it and be like, those were great memories. But then when I really think about elementary school, I'm like, that was so weird. That was super weird. Just like eating cereal every morning, like Lucky Charms every morning, and like just walking to school with a book and like toys and shit in my bag, like just so weird. And like having like crushes on like in like grade 3, and then like you make eye contact and you're like, yeah, we're dating, so it's getting pretty serious. We looked at each other today, so it's pretty wild. Yeah, I think my first crush was in like grade 3. And I honestly think I just like threw stuff at her. Like I think I just threw erasers at her all day. And that was like, that's what you did, I guess. I don't know why. Not like mean. I would just like toss them. Because she like sat in front of me, so I'd just be like, I don't know. That's what I thought was okay. Not cool. Any third graders listening to this podcast right now, don't throw erasers, okay? It's bad. I could be a fucking teacher. That's easy. Don't throw erasers. Not in my class. What else do we want to talk about? I gotta get off this topic. It's not even that funny. I thought it'd be fun, but whatever. I want to talk about guys with big arms, because that weirds me out. Like there's a level you can get to. There's absolutely a level you can get to where it's like, okay, sick arms, dude. I bet you can move them a lot. I bet you can pick something up and put it down. But there's some parts, there's a certain point where you start looking like the Michelin Man, but only in your arms. Only your arms are Michelin men. So they're all like, and like big arms always means big chest, and it's just like you're a isosceles triangle up here, and then like you're so massive up at the top, and then down you're just like, you're Curtis, your skinny legs, and then up here you're The Rock, and it's not. And I saw an ad on Instagram. This guy was like, "What's up, dude? You want to learn how to fucking lose weight? Well, here we go. First off, you gotta have big arms, and then next off, you gotta have the little baby tiny thin legs, and your legs gotta be so thin that you can't even fucking walk properly. You gotta need a spotting partner just to help you walk, because your legs cannot support the weight. Your thin legs cannot support the weight of your big fucking arms. Swipe up. That, I don't know how he said that all in 15 seconds, because it was an Instagram ad, but I just don't, I mean, it's your body. Do what you want with it. Obviously, those guys will look at my body and be like, what the absolute fuck are you doing with your life? And I'd be like, facts, my guy. I'm not going to disagree with you, because you could punch me into 1935. You would punch me so far and so hard that I'd legit straight up go back in time. And I'd be like going back in time. They'd be like, he'd punch me. I'd be like, and then I'd show up in like the Great Depression, and then he'd be like, did that guy on Instagram just punch you too? And I'd be like, yeah. And they'd be like, well, welcome to the Great Depression. Everything sucks, and your arms are gonna fit in just fine. So that's what would happen. But it gets to a point where I'm like, back to the arms. I just don't understand how you look at that. How you look at your arms so huge, and your pecs are just as big as your arms, and you're like, yep, yeah, this is me today. These are my arms, these are my pecs. Can't tell the difference. I honestly can't tell the difference because my pecs have biceps and triceps on them. And my biceps and my triceps both have pectorals, so I don't know what's going on in my torso. All I know is I am strong, and that's all that matters. Swipe up. I tried to make a video like a few weeks ago about fitness people on Instagram, but it just turned into like me being really like mean and like not full. I need to rewrite it, and I need to like actually plan it out a bit better. I think there is something funny there, but I don't know. It's arms. Big arms are very scary. Just have big legs too. That's fine. Or don't. I don't fucking know. It would be okay. 2018. This is the year of skinny arms and big legs. That's what we need. Just troubling. It's like scary how big legs need to be. That's what I want to have. Like legs that are so big that you're like, oh my god, and then arms that are so skinny and you're like, does he even have arms? And then like move them, like I rotate it, and you're like, oh, okay, he has arms. That's what I want. I want to be able to not pick up a soccer ball, but I want to be able to kick it real far. That's my goal for That's my fitness goal for 2018. You know, I want to have to wear extra small toddler t-shirts, but extra large khakis. Because we all know jeans aren't going to fit these thunder thighs. I'm going to have lightning thighs. That's how big they're going to be. I can't wait to have my lightning thighs. That might be the name for the podcast. Lightning thighs. Wow, I think we did it. I might wrap this podcast up because this was absolutely the weirdest episode I've ever done, and I don't even know if it was funny. I hope it was, and this went by really quickly, so I honestly forget what I said for the last 42 minutes. But yeah, thank you very much for listening to this. If you're still listening, we got. What am I gonna say? What am I saying? Got a video I'm working on. Should be out this weekend, so stay tuned for that. Always subscribe to the podcast, please, on SoundCloud and iTunes. And yeah, just share it with your friends. Share it on social media and stuff. Just get it out there because, you know, this is the Curtis Gang, the strongest family in podcasting. And we got to show people that, you know, we're forced to be reckoned with out here in the podcast world. In the podcast world. This fucking idiot thinks he's a podcaster. Geez, like the videos, remember? Yeah, thank you so much. This has been very, really good. Episode 9. Thank you for listening. If you got any questions or, you know, suggestions, anything for next episode, tweet me at Curtis Connor. Yeah, all right. That has been that. Thank you very much. Peace out.